Guys, kia ora, whakalofa lahi atu, and no mai hoki mai. Welcome back to this week's podcast episode. I hope you had an amazing week. Welcome into March. What the hell? I feel like the year is going so fast. I feel like I say that all the time. And someone said to me once, they're like, you know how the year works? Like it goes, day by day, and then it's a new month. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's going so freaking fast. But welcome into March. I hope you had the best month last month. Actually, one thing I do want to remind you to do, because sometimes we don't look back and we don't celebrate ourselves. So look back at Feb and write down all the amazing things you achieved, you accomplished, the way you feel in your body, the way you feel about yourself, all of those things. Write it all down, every single thing, and celebrate yourself. Celebrate the shit out of yourself because you deserve it, queen. You are freaking amazing. This week we are talking about opportunity is where you see it. I did a post recently just talking about how much I am loving it here in New Zealand. It is just so freaking amazing. And, there were some comments coming back and being like, yeah, but, with the house of living cost, the cost of living, with the house of living, the cost of living crisis and all these kinds of things. And yeah, but there's no opportunity. Yeah, but there's this and that and the other and all these things, as to reasons why New Zealand isn't as good as Australia and all the things. And basically all I was trying to say is that the one thing I love about New Zealand is going outside every damn day and seeing Polynesian faces, seeing my people, being amongst my people, being able to jump on calls and they're opening with, a mihi, and we're doing whakawhanaungatanga, and we're talking about our pepeha, and they know what island I'm actually from, and it's incorporated in the day, and you just feel the vibes, and the humor is the culture is there, like all these kinds of things, right? It's just fucking beautiful. I love seeing, the faces every day, and just feeling like I'm home and I'm right where I'm meant to be, and all the kinds of things like that, right? But it just got me thinking because, this was one thing I would always tell myself when I was in Melbourne as well. When I moved to Melbourne, I did run away from the life that I had here because there was a lot of shame and failure. And the story that I would tell people in Australia was like, I'm here because of opportunity. There's more opportunity here. The cost of living crisis in Auckland, and everything's so expensive there, and the petrol's so high, and the house is so high, and there's not many jobs, and there's not that much opportunity. There's more opportunity here, and all those kinds of things, right? And I mean, to a certain degree, there might be more opportunity in bigger cities. Usually there is. There's bigger corporations, bigger organizations, more things that you can be a part of, and all these kinds of things. But what I'm trying to really get at is like, opportunity is where you see it. If you believe that, oh no, I have to move to Melbourne so that I can make more money, so that I can finally be confident, so that I can have more opportunity and make progression in my job role, or so that I can, I don't know, have a better lifestyle, have a healthier life, like all round kind of thing. If you're telling yourself that, that's what you're going to believe, right? If you think it's all in Melbourne, all in Australia, all in whatever country, anywhere else, anywhere outside of you, all the things, if you believe that, if you truly believe that, that is what it's going to be, right? But if you believed that opportunity lies right in front of you, opportunity is here, opportunity is where you see it, opportunity is in New Zealand, it's with these people, there's so many opportunities out there, there's so many people that want to network and help me be better and all these kinds of things, you will see it here as well. And I think once I made that change in my mind, that because I told myself for so long, and even when I was with my ex-partner, he's like, I never want to move back to New Zealand because, there's not enough money there. What is everyone doing there? It's a shithole there. Like we said some really messed up things about New Zealand, right? But that was the whakaaro, that was the mindset that we had back then, So when I was able to change that and be like, no, New Zealand's freaking amazing. Like I landed And I saw the place differently. I've been on here lots of holidays over the 8 years that I was away, right? And I never saw it in the eyes that I saw it when I finally landed and I saw all the greenery and I smelled the fresh air. Everywhere I went, I was just like, this is so fucking beautiful. Never had I thought that before, but it was because the mindset changed, right? Because I saw opportunity here. When it comes to opportunity in my business, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know if you'll make it there as a coach. I don't know if the thing that you want to do and the huge impact that you want to make, I don't think you're going to be able to do it there. But I chose to be like, no, I think it's going to be damn fine. I think I'll be good. I'm choosing to see that there is opportunity, and there's so much opportunity, like so much so I can't even go to all the things because there's so much, right? There's just too much. So you get to decide what you want to see, right? You get to decide that. And I even want to add on to this as well, like, are you sabotaging yourself, or you not giving yourself permission to show up until you make those moves? You think confidence, oh, I'm going to be confident once I get to Australia, right? I'm going to speak up when I get to Australia. I'm going to love my body when I get there and I get out of this and I'm away from my family and I'm not in this household and all these things. And that could be true. But where are you not giving yourself permission to have that right now? No, actually, you can be confident right now. You can use your voice right now. You don't need to move cities or states or anything. You can do all of that. It can happen right now. So you just need to give yourself permission to do that. So it's not the country that does that for you, right? It's the version of yourself that you allow yourself to be. So you can be that version of you here, you can be it there. It depends. It's totally up to you. You get to decide. And I just want to say, like, I've seen people move countries, move households, do all these things external of them and all of that, and still play small, and still doubt themselves, and still not have the life that they actually want, still not show up, still not speak up. It's the mindset, right? It's not the country. You can change your mindset here. You can change it there. You can change it anywhere. You can change it right now. And I'm not anti like moving to countries and all the things. That was me. I ran away and I did that. And it was the best damn thing I did, right? Because I was able to change my identity. And sometimes it's easier to do that, to get out of where you currently are and actually move your locations to be able to change your identity. Because when you're stuck around the same people doing the same things over and over again, that just becomes your identity, and it's hard to change your identity when you're in the midst of your old identity, if that makes sense, right? So it might be easier to do that as well, and that is so okay. But if you are telling yourself there's no opportunity here, there's no opportunity in New Zealand, I need to move first to have my life, but you can't even move, it's like, choose now to see opportunity in your head, to change your mindset so that you do see opportunity every day you open up your eyeballs. Be the version of yourself that creates opportunity no matter where you go. As always, I'll get you to ask yourself some questions and take some actions from it. But it's like asking yourself, like, is there actually no opportunities here, or am I choosing not to see opportunities here? Do I not feel confident enough to take up space here? Because sometimes it's easier for us to believe that our environment is the problem. It's the limitation, instead of just accepting and saying to ourselves and taking responsibility and being like, actually, it's me. I'm scared to outgrow this. I'm scared to move differently. I'm scared to become someone else, to change my identity. And it's so scary to evolve, especially if you're in the same place and there's people around you that are seeing you differently and they're like, what the hell? What are you doing? This is not who it is that you are. But the bottom line is that the person that you are here is going to be the same person that you are there if you don't change your identity, if you don't change your mindset. So as an action step, I want you to look at your life and ask yourself, like, am I taking the opportunities that are already right in front of me? If it's business opportunities, it's like, are you even posting online? Are you actually taking the business class that is free at your local freaking council? Are you pitching yourself? Are you networking? Are you applying? Are you speaking up? Are you going for your dream job role? Are you wearing what you want? Are you buying the clothes that you want? Are you backing yourself? Are you backing your ideas? Or are you waiting for this plane ticket to another country to give you the permission to do all of these things? And even go further to like, imagine if you just do everything that you want here, if you become the person that does whatever it is that you want to do, speak up, show up, wear what you want to wear, pitch your business, network, make new friends, find a husband, whatever it is. If you were to do that right now, would opportunities still feel limited? Or would you finally realize that the opportunities have always been there? There's just been this fear that's stopping you from actually taking them. So yeah, opportunities is where you see it. Are you choosing to see it in front of you? Are you choosing to see it far away, somewhere else, different location? Like, what are you choosing? Because whatever you believe is what is going to be. That's the podcast episode. I love you so much. I'll see you next week. Ka kite. Koe kia.